Going to do a quick lot of fiddling around. What I'm going to do is, in the last wettest week, Svenson's mowing. I've been very busy, so it's been good. Where are we here? So I've had interesting times with this mower here. So I ordered in the belt from not a local mower shop, but a mower shop just down the way, and they measured it. And they told me this was the one. Well, hands out, where are we? This was the belt here, and it's an Opti belt, LG 3L370. Now, I got talking to, and I never even thought of the mower shop up here, a bloke called Dean Power. Pans out, he's a bit of a Victa, guru, and the belt is a PIX X-set M35Li, because what ended up happening in the little belt arrangement, it had too much slack, and they measured and they said, no, that's the right belt. And so what I ended up doing was I was working with this Dean Power, which is the local male fella. Don't ask me why, I never even thought of him. But I said to him, I've got this belt, it's the same as this one here, same length, except no cracks, brand new, so you can see that's got a crack in it. But I said, it looks too loose. And then he said, well, the problem being is your belts are they're all different lengths. They'll say they're the same. So these were all 35s, there's a 36, there's a 37 and a 35, 36 and 37 in these particular belts. Now, he said you'll find the Mitsubishi M35 will probably be a different length than the PIX X-set M35. So they're all M35s, but they're all varied in length. So to the untrained like myself, I went down and bought the belt. It wasn't cheap, and he just said, take these, find out which belts. He come up with the one that he said, that I think that's the exact one, and he said he's pretty sure this is a genuine Victa belt, the PIX X-set M35Li. So I wrote it down so Caine, our nephew, knows exactly what to go for next time he gets it. So there's a total M35, it's written on it. Then you've got this one here is an Opti belt, 35. And this one here is a Mitsubishi M35. Guess what, they're all different lengths. Only by about 10 mil, but they are different lengths. And that's enough for that little tensioner to be too slack and the belt slips. So to the unwittingly, like myself, I didn't know. So anyhow, I've got it sorted now, so I know. So I've been spent a fair bit of time on this thing for my nephew, but it's switched through. So what I'm going to show you is also I got a new bloke primer. That one's sun cracked. Whoop, still works, but look at that. And believe it or not, there's the little yellow thing there. There's the little plastic needle, and the little floats pivots off there, and the little needle sits in there. And yeah, finally got it going. Put a new O-ring. The O-ring was leaking, so I got a new O-ring, new face, new needle and seat. Float was all right. Now the big girl's going like a beauty. She's going like an absolute champion. I've just made my front ear out the front. I've just made the back ear. Put some good still oil in it, 25 to 1, the real deer stuff, and bloody good mower. So that it can go back to its owner now. Oh, put new blades on it too. Have a look under here. These new blades. I had to take that base plate off and then undone the 4 bolts that holds the motor. Just took the motor out of the chassis, put the belt around the pulley on the crank, and then it just runs back around here and around down the pulley, and the tension is in the guts, which is the same. So yeah, she's a goer. So with a fair bit of time involved. Quite enjoyable because I've worked out exactly how it all works. Like I say, to the untrained eye, I didn't pick things up, and luckily that my local mower shop had said, you just get which one suits you. He said it'll be the picks, but he said I'll just swap it. I said, oh geez. So that's the sort of bloke he is. He's a bloody nice bloke. He said I'll just swap it for the other belt that you've bought. And but anyhow, on that note, this is nearly 8 minutes, and it's Friday afternoon. I'm done for the week. It's 3 o'clock, and she's been a good week. Busiest I've had for Svenson mowing. Oh, just have a look at this. Have a look at that there. Some little cards I've got made up. Oh, they're the bigger cards. But yeah, and that's it. Busiest week I've had so far. It's been pretty full on, and it's looking like it's heading that same way next week. So on that note, Sveno and Mick out from Svenson's Mowing.